I'm not gonna lie, this is bad on my end. People have been asking me for about a year now, I think, for a tutorial. So I'm gonna do them like one by one. So I'm gonna start with a backflip, something real simple. This is gonna be probably a long video. I'm gonna try not to make it super long though. My way might not be the best way, but I'm gonna teach you how I started. I started like a kind of like a back handspring, but I turned it into a cartwheel just so I can get over going over my head. It's not really backwards, but I mean it worked. The way I started, if you can't cartwheel, then you gotta learn that a little bit. You don't even gotta have a decent cartwheel. It's like it basically just started like this. Let's go down. Cartwheel. That was pretty fast. So basically, yeah, you start kind of like a back handspring. You don't know how to do a back handspring yet if you're watching this. You probably do. You just need to learn how to do a backflip. But the way that I started, you start like a back handspring. You just go like a regular cartwheel, like just turn sideways. Like you sit down and you just. That was slow, so it didn't look as good. But when you do it faster, it's like this. The whole point for right now is trying to just get a back handspring step out, I guess. Got some glass. But yeah, you just get a back handspring step out, because once you start with that, then you're going to just commit to jumping higher and higher. So when I first started, I might put the video in here, I don't know, but when I first started, I didn't use my arms at all. So it looked like a back handspring just without touching the ground, like basically a whip, if that's what most people call it, or just a layout. At first, like you can start pretty low, I guess. Do like a low back handspring. Once you get comfortable with doing the cartwheel thing, you just get low and just go up, I guess, and turn into a step out. And then you're gonna get comfortable enough to do 2 feet. But for now, we're gonna stick to 1. I'm trying to get through these steps fast. There's way more that you have to do. You just keep doing those over and over. But I'm only gonna do it 1 time, just so I can show you what I did to start it. Then eventually you're gonna go into a back handspring, 2 feet, after you get comfortable with that step out looking thingy. Go to a back. I'll try to keep my hands together, kinda. You're gonna see it. The next thing I do gonna be solid. It's gonna be kind of like what I did when I first started. Y'all already seen that video by now, probably. But the layout. But I'm gonna actually use my arms this time, because I'm just experienced. You don't have to tuck or nothing. You just gotta, like a whip, basically. That's how you're gonna get around. It feels like a back handspring with 2 feet. If you went through with that already, then that's what it's gonna feel like. Just try not to touch the ground. Eventually, you're gonna get better and better with that. You can just throw that consistently, and then you work on getting more height and actually tucking to spin faster. I'm not the best at tucking, but I mean, I got a good rotation, so I don't really get much height in my flips. I don't try to, at least, because I over-rotate a lot. But this is what it looks like. I should start off with this. I do this a lot sometimes, but don't throw your head back. Like, I like to look at the sky when I do it. That's the only reason why I don't throw my, like, whip it back like that, but I try to, when I swing, I try to look up at the sky, and then that's when I tuck, because I feel like my hips aren't lining up with the ground, basically. Then I just tuck and spin. That's about it. But don't throw your head back super early. You gotta at least jump up a little bit. This video, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but most of it is just practicing. You just keep doing the same thing over and over, and eventually you're gonna get a backflip. It didn't take me long to learn it, because I did it when there was nothing to do in the world. I did it during COVID. It took me like a week, I would say. But I was just throwing myself. Most people are not going to throw themselves now, because everybody got stuff going on with their life, and you got to be safe. But me, I did not care. I was just throwing everything. So yeah. And then after, I learned it. I don't need to, but why? We're gonna do a little step out at the end of the video. Just a little back step out. Something simple.